If I had to start all over again from complete zero, to my entire business has been stripped away from me, my systems have been stripped away from me, and all I have is my knowledge and expertise, how would I get back to $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 months and get the ball rolling? Well, in today's video, I'm going to walk you through step by step the actions that you need to take in order to get there with no kind of fluff involved. It will really just be the key things that are going to get you to that outcome. And I'm very confident that that can do that for you. So if you don't know me already, my name is Reuben Shears. I have an online funnel building agency. I'm kind of building and scaling in public in these daily update videos. I've done about 65 now, I think, out of 100 I'm going to do. And then I'm going to drop it to weekly, increase the quality for you guys. But in today's video and all the other ones to come, and the ones I've previously done as well, I want to provide you as much value as possible. So without further ado, let's dive straight in. Make sure my audio is recording. So the first thing you need to do, if you've literally just got a blank laptop screen in front of you and you have nothing to your name, is you need to decide who you're going to offer things to and what you're actually going to offer them, right? Because that's going to dictate how much money you're going to make. If you offer, I don't know, PT services to people that are absolutely broke, you're going to make no money, right? If you offer extremely high ticket CRM solutions to businesses doing over 500K a month, you're going to make a lot of money. You get my point, right? So you have to decide on what your offering is. And that's where we start. You really only need a few days to work this out. You don't need to string it out. It's not something super difficult. You just need to nail in your ICP, so your ideal client persona, and this offering and making it as tangible as possible. Because I can say, I'm going to deliver websites to people, right? I'll use that as an example. That's not very helpful, and it doesn't really help people understand the tangible thing they're going to get from that. You really need to quantify that by saying, we're going to help you increase your conversion by X amount so that you make X amount more money, really, because that's the only thing people care about is making more money or saving more time or saving money, right? In this case, we're making more money. So that offer, you really need to decide on what that is, because then you can use that as the offer headline, which I'm going to talk about in a moment on your landing page when you get set up with that. So just start by working out who you are, what you do, and the transformation you provide for people, and making that extremely clear to everyone on your social medias and social media, and then everything else like that. You start with the offer. Next thing you need to do is you need to set up a funnel for yourself. Very, very simple. It doesn't need to be complicated. You just need to get these key things down. So what you need to do is you need to go into one of the website builders that you know. I recommend Framer because that is the best on the market right now. You can use GHL and stuff like that, but I just don't think it gives you enough customizability. And you're going to build a page that looks a lot like this. So there's going to be no links at the top like a normal website. You're going to have your headline. So that's going to be your offer, the thing I just talked about in a moment ago. And then you're going to have a video on there. This is a VSL, video sales letter, that is going to pre-warn, pre-handle objections, talk about your service on your behalf so that you can get going again. So it's exactly what I'd do if I was starting again from scratch. I'd just get my offer ready, get this page up and running, get this video there, and have a big fat button that says apply now or learn more or whatever to get people to book in a call. At the start, I wouldn't add any qualification processes because you've got no flux coming through the funnel. So there's no need to qualify anyone. You need to just build that over time and work out who the right fit is for you. So you don't need qualification there. Just literally this CTA will go straight to like a booking page where they can book in a slot, talk to you, and then you get on a sales call. I'm going to use a sales call funnel because that is the simplest of the 4 types of funnels. You've got sales call funnels, webinar funnels, challenge funnels, and low to high ticket funnels. This is by far the easiest for selling like a service, right? So you jump on the sales call once they're booked in, and you're going to have a set structure that looks a little bit like this. You're going to have an intro, and that's literally just you meeting them and just saying where you're from, all that stuff. That takes 30 seconds, right? Then you're going to dive into like discovery, which is basically finding out about their business. Just before then, you're going to frame the call, make sure you're the authority on the call. Do the discovery. So you're going to find out about their pain points and all that stuff. Then you're going to do a little bit of a demo of what you can do for them. It's going to be 5 minutes max. And then you're going to go for the close. That's a simplified version of my sales process that you can use ASAP. So like I say, just to recap the steps, offer, get clear on that, get your funnel set up, super simple. You can get the VSL banged out in 1 day max, and then get yourself on some sales calls. And then after that, you can start doing outreach to it because that's the cheapest way of getting traffic to your page, right? And that's what I'm going to talk about now. So you have this landing page that you've got with the offer headline, you've got the video, blah, blah, blah. What you're going to do is you're going to have all the traffic from social media coming into that. So you're going to change your link in bios to this link. You're going to change any post links to go to this link as well. And you're going to funnel everyone that you possibly can to this page because we want everyone to go through this process. And you're going to do that by posting organically and doing cold outreach to start, because you don't have enough money at the moment to do paid ads, right? This is literally what I did with my journey, is that I started small, did all this stuff, got my cold outreach going on Instagram. Actually, I did cold email as well. I generated over 100,000 from cold email as well. But I did both of those things. And then I generated enough money so that I can actually have a bank account that allows me to spend money on ads. I'm going to just show you what I mean by that. Because what you can do is you can have the funnel. So let's say the funnel was here, that will generate you money, right? What you can then do is feed a little bit of that money back into the funnel, which is going to generate you way more money, way more. And that's the idea. And you just keep doing it, and you keep making bigger bets, bigger plays in your business to scale up. And that's actually how you do it. It's not too difficult. A lot of people are kind of telling you to do things that really aren't beneficial to you. That is literally all you need. You don't need a big website that looks like this with loads of links at the top where people click off and they're not going to be retained. We want them to watch the video and then go to the call to action. That's it. So we don't have any of that rubbish. We don't waste a lot of time with branding and logos and stuff. If you really want that, go to Fiverr right now, pay someone $100, get them to do a professional logo for you within 24 hours. Get that set up, bang, slap it on the phone, we're done. Don't need to faff around with that. And get the ball rolling. And like in terms of getting your company set up and stuff, you don't like need to do that until you've actually generated some income. That's the idea of that. I don't just want to be speaking to beginners in this video though, because I know it sounds like I'm doing that because I'm saying I'm starting from zero, but really this funnel concept applies to anyone at any level, because say you make 10K from your funnel, you really want to be able to reinvest that again to make 100K. And when you're at 100K a month, then you do the exact same thing. You make bigger bets, bigger plays, 50K into ads, bang, and then you hit 500K a month. That's the idea. And that's what I've seen people doing even better than me are doing right now. So don't take that as like, oh, this video is just for complete beginners. Like it isn't at all. That's not the idea. I want to help people really actually who are already kind of at my stage that want to make even more money. For example, Casey, I've jumped on a call with Casey today. We're running webinar funnels for Casey, and we just kind of broke it down mathematically. And the plays that we're willing to make very, very soon are going to be monumental for her business. And I have a rev share there as well. So I should make a decent amount of money too. Other than that, let's make sure the audio is fine. Yeah. And then we're going to check my growth on YouTube and LinkedIn. 148 subscribers on YouTube. Let's go back to here. And then on LinkedIn, we've got 9254. That was some good growth on LinkedIn. October the 5th was yesterday. Cool. There we go. There's my growth on YouTube. There is my growth on LinkedIn. Cool. If you want to watch another one of these videos, then you can watch it on the screen here. Other than that, I will see you in the next one. Hopefully that was helpful.